So you see a Brazilian company think on a electrified solution for a product, work with a Brazilian engineer. That's make us Brazilian very proud of this collaboration. Thanks for the InBev Corporation for the trust that you give to us, Brazilian.
Of course, that's where it all started. So I think no, I think that it's a very important pilot project for us. We're watching it not only from within Ambev, but from within the whole group. Yeah, and we count on it to be a success. And we of course we will throw resources at the project, not only from Ambev but from other parts of the group to make sure it is a success together with you, to be able to scale it, as quickly as possible to within Brazil, but also to other geographies around the world.
So a big responsibility on us, Bernardo, to make it happen.
It's a shared responsibility.
As
That's
usual.
that's a good thing about the project is we had the commitment last year to share the responsibility to make the TCO equivalence with the diesel truck. So that's the great place. That's a good thing that we are doing, and the meetings that we have to make the action plan to actually do it. That's great.
And let's together be the example for the rest of the world.
Yes,
Have
that's
it
what we're
the
counting on,
same.
for sure.
So very, very much. Thank you very much for the words. And thanks for being with us here, way down from Brazil and from
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, David, I understand that you also have good examples
Yes,
of collaboration.
thank you for this example. I've grown up in companies like this, and customer focus is always essential. But it's never as essential as when we're challenged that the game is changing. And that's why I liked an example like Ambev, where we're actually together with the customer exploring the future needs in a technology area which is quickly changing. Because only if we do this together in partnership, we can be fast enough to meet the needs of the market, of the legislation, and of the climate. Now we have some other good examples in the group, and I will mention at least two of them. 3 years ago at the IAA, MAN introduced their e-truck concept. And it didn't take long, actually a couple of months, until we declared a partnership and a collaboration with the Council of Sustainable Logistics in Austria, CNL. Now, the CNL consists of 18 Austrian large companies in the sectors of production, retail, and logistic services. Since last year, we have 9 ETGMs, electric trucks based on the MAN TGM platform, up and running in daily operations. Right now, they have accumulated more than 150,000 kilometers in real operations. And this is where I think it's essential to have a partner. To develop this in a lab or in a prototype or on a test track will only get you this far. To do this in real operation with the customer is essential when the technology is groundbreaking and game-changing. Of course, the big benefit for us and our customers are that this is not only 9 trucks out there, it's also all the knowledge we're gathering together with the drivers and together with the companies that we put into the future development of our series solutions. Now, switching to new technology is a challenge. The difficult part is not going out there and buying an electric bus. Of course, it will cost you a bit more money, but it's still technology. What's really tricky is to put this into operations. What do you really need to change in your business the day you start to operate e-vehicles? At MAN, we have the MAN Transport Solutions to help the customer with this. We don't only want to sell the product anymore. We don't only want to improve the product. We also want to optimize the process of the customer to be able to use and tap into the possibilities of new technology. There are 3 keys in this. One of them is to do it close to the customer. The second is to make to make sure to identify the needs together with the customer. We have to define them together because it's new both to the customer and to us. If we look at diesel technology, we had it for 100 years more, and most of us know what's necessary to take the next small steps. But with new technology, it's a blank sheet of paper, also for the customers. And the third key is to be able to offer tailor-made solutions. We cannot ask of the customer to change their complete way of working because we have new technology. We have to make sure the new technology fits the needs of our customer businesses. One example of this is the collaboration between MAN and the Swiss Post. Just a couple of months ago, in the end of June, MAN actually delivered 9 ETGEs to the Swiss Post. These were ETGEs optimized to meet the tough requirements of Swiss Post parcel delivery. That means they were equipped with the rear cameras, the park steer assist, side impact protection, and so on. Key in doing this is not only delivering these products, it's for MAN Transport Solutions to step in and do an inventory and to do an analysis of what is necessary in order to make this operation successful. What is necessary in form of energy? What ranges can you expect? Where do you need your charging infrastructure? How do you optimize this for the local conditions in different areas, and how do you optimize this for the different hubs and depots in their network? In doing this, the Swiss Post got not only a comprehensive overview of how they could electrify their fleet, but they of course also achieved targets on significant savings in energy consumption and CO2 emissions. If you want to know more about these things, you can also visit the Innovation Expo after and in between the sessions.
So what works well with collaboration with customer also is key for collaboration with suppliers, even though on a different level. I would like to ask for a short video that we are going to show something that we are implementing as we speak. It's the so-called e-consórcio modular. The video, please.
Usually, you wouldn't find partners and suppliers here. But we are different. Siemens, Bosch, WEG, Semcon, Cattle, and Mura. This is where collaboration once started, and it was just the beginning.
So as you may know, at the Resende plant in Brazil, Volkswagen and Caminhões e Ônibus practice a very special way of collaborating with the suppliers. The concept makes supplier partners and part of the production chain. They not only deliver our components, but they actually install them right on our vehicle. This enables a high flexibility production process and minimize the fixed cost. And we at Volkswagen, Caminhões e Ônibus, our employees get chance to concentrate on other focus like quality assurance, sales and service, understand the customer needs, and above all, develop new products for their requirements. Building on this consortium modular production system, we are going to take a step above. We go to the next level with what we are announcing today here is the e-consortium modular. It's a world premiere for an e-mobility ecosystem with a completely new business model. The e-consortium bringing new partners to the production and to the development of the e-vehicles, and put suppliers together to collaborate in an innovative new business model, which includes not only the production like we have today, but the e-consortium start with the development of the product together, producing, selling, charging, and provide the infrastructure for electric mobility. This is a primary example for the best possible collaboration, the huge advantage to our customer. And just like you saw in the video, we have in the components supplier development already select some partners or suppliers that we call partners, like CATL, a Chinese company, and Moura is a battery company, a Brazilian company, which are responsible for distribution, management, and maintenance of the battery packs. So this is also being disclosure today, those partners. On the component side, we have Bosch, we have WEG is a Brazilian electric engine producer, international one, and the second is an engineering company which will, together with us, be responsible for develop and supply the components. And as a infrastructure base, we have selected as a partner Siemens, which will provide the charging infrastructure and the equipment and the supply electric energy to the client. So, in other words, we have a new ecosystem for electric that will provide what more than just the product for our clients. And first results are the two cars that we have here, and you will have a chance to drive them, which are developed under this consortium modular, and also is going to be produced in this consortium modular production concept. And like I said, those two products are here available for you to drive. And that's not all. The products that we have here are equipped with those components, but I am equally proud to announce that we also have here a 4-ton delivery, so it's a low entry delivery powered with a TRATON partnership supplier, Hino, like was mentioned, is a concept vehicle that shows how flexible our products can be. Depending on the components, we can have group components or supplier components power the vehicle. You also can see this concept product at the Innovation Expo. So David, you also have other collaboration initiatives, for instance at Scania, to share with you, right?
Yeah, if we take a step back from talking about the products, you have a very great product and setup, Roberto. But we can take one step back and talk a bit more about the details on partnership. When we talk about partnership, it's always easy to think about the old style partners and suppliers, the Bosch and the Siemens of the world. And they are great partners and we need them in our ecosystem. But let's not forget that when technology is changing, there's also room for young initiatives and innovations and entrepreneurs. And this is of a very high interest for a group such as TRATON. We want to also be an incubator for these companies and these technologies. Scania is taking a leading role in this area. One of several ideas used by Scania is to invest in startups that in one way or another support the shift to sustainable transport systems. This can be ventures that are actually challenging our industry, ventures that have the potential to, with technology or business models, disrupt our industry. Scania Growth Capital is a corporate venture capital fund aimed at young growth companies, startups, but it's not only about investing, it's also about providing a network, an ecosystem in which to collaborate and get more forward motion. And it's also about sharing the unique and extensive industry knowledge we have in the TRATON group. Today you have the possibility to meet some of these young talents and entrepreneurs in the Innovation Expo. Go there and be inspired.
So far we have been focused on collaboration with customers and clients or suppliers, sorry. Let's now have a look on how TRATON sets a new standards regards to internal co-working. Working together internally and internationally is far more than sharing knowledge or exchange ideas. It's a matter of acceptance each other personalities, learning from each other, and to a certain degree adapt to each other mindset. I'm excited to invite Sofia to the stage now to share her experience and expertise with that respect. Sofia, please welcome.